Hey, where is this in YouTube? So in this video, I'm just going to go over the HUD that I designed in the last video in Photoshop, and you can see here now we have it in MT4 on a chart, and it is actually functional. So how the HUD works is it shows the leverage on your account, it shows the symbol and the time. If I change the time really quick, so GBP USD, I change the time, you can see it update here, change the symbol, and if I change the time would update here as well, right? It displays the spread. Now at the moment the spread is red or in the tomato color, because in order for it to actually trade, you can see the spread needs to be under 5, right? So if I change this now to 20, you would see the spread here will turn green because it is in a tradable range. So the spread part of the trading criteria is met, so it's green. The ADX now, you see the ADX level is 17 and it's green. If we were trading and the ADX level needed to be like 10, you could see it wouldn't be met, so it turned to red. So this is how this works. These three numbers here would dynamically change color depending on if the account is in a profit or a loss. It would update, and then this border around here would turn green once all the criteria is met for a trade, right? If some is met, like these internal criteria, for example the ADX, the spread, if those are met, these would turn green, but this would remain red because everything isn't met, right? One of the other criteria is the price needs to close above the red line or close below the green line, and these lines change dynamically with the price. So if we just run it now, I'll run it with a setting that will automatically fail the test, but you would see a lot of trades. So if we put this as 21 and we do 2 and we do 35, all right, now let's leave the spread as that. So we'll run this test on the pound dollar, and you would see how this operates. This isn't to see if the system works or not, this is just to show how the HUD is displaying. So as it's running, the labels where you see it marked label, those don't load on init for the backtester. And how I did the code, I did it on init instead of on tick, because you don't need to calculate these things every single minute. It doesn't make sense. So you could see how we have this dynamic color change depending on what the trading situation is. So you see it turn green because we're taking a lot of trades there. We see this is floating in profit and loss. It turned green, it took a positive trade. So yeah, more or less this is how this system is working. So the HUD is working. Now I could show you it running on like an actual pair that is trading on. So let me just trade on the US 30 on the 5-minute chart. I will load the set file, and this is the Jumbie EA, and we have the US 30, and we will let it run. Well, see, did that quick, and there you have it, 28% with 6.83% drawdown. So yeah, this is the system I'm working on. The HUD is completed. I just need to change this code. If you want to take a quick look at the code, is a bit much, and this here needs to change to the basic, yeah, the tomato. So right, these are the settings for the actual trading strategy itself. This is for risk. This displays the name depending on what the name is. The magic number is here, so I could filter the magic number by symbol, because what I would do is I would install the robot on different symbols to trade, and then I would slightly change the magic number here. So once I'm monitoring, I could monitor based on magic number, and it would only pull up the trade for one particular symbol. We have the spread and the slippage, and then these are just colors to control like the upper, the lower, and the middle line, which is these 3 lines. And then we have the positive and negative, which is the display in here, the red and the green. So all of those are dynamic. And then, you know, all of this is basically just to create the shell or the HUD that would load once it goes on the chart. And then from here we do calculations for the actual trading. And then this is all the dynamic parts of the HUD itself. And then here we have the actual code to create the trade, to create the lines, and the actual execution of the trade, the close of the trade, the execution of cells, and the close of the cells. So it's a pretty pretty simple. Well, yeah, this is the HUD I'm using right now. So that is it for now. See you all in the next video.